Disha.
I'm going to get 10 appointments today. So first, let me have a look at my Project 100. Who am I going to call? Manish I've called. Shripad, I must call him up. He's got a job for himself. New job. And Anu was saying that he would be a good person to get in touch with. Alright, where's my script? Okay, so my diary. My script, fine, I'm set.
Disha.
Hello,
Is it 243-67758?
that's right.
Could I speak with Mr. Shripad Parke?
Oh, just hold on for a minute.
Okay, I'll hold on.
Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Parke. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sir, I'm Ajita Ahuja and I work as a financial consultant with HDFC Stand Life.
Okay.
Is it convenient for you to speak to me right now?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Mr. Parke, Anu, who's a colleague of yours, has recommended your name to me as she strongly suggested that I speak to you. She's found my services to be extremely beneficial for her and her family.
Okay.
So I work in the areas of savings, investments and taxation planning,
Okay.
and I have helped many families like yours in ensuring a financially secured future.
Okay.
And that's why I would like to meet you and explore how my services could benefit you. How about meeting on either Thursday or Saturday evening?
I guess Saturday should be okay.
That's fine. Could we meet at 5 p.m. or 6:30 would be better?
I guess 7 should be okay.
No problem. I can make it 7 o'clock. So where would you want me to come and meet you? Your office or home?
Let it be at home.
Wonderful. Then could you please confirm if I have the correct address?
Go ahead.
Is it flat number 401 Pearl Apartment, Juhu Versova Link Road, Andheri West?
That's correct.
Since this meeting is regarding financial planning, would anyone else be attending this meeting with you?
My wife Nimisha would also join us.
That's fine. Just to confirm, I'll take about 15 to 20 minutes for this meeting, and after that most willingly stay on if you wish to discuss any further details. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Alright. Then we are meeting on Saturday at 7 p.m. at your home. Sir, please note down my phone number just in case you need to rearrange this meeting.
Just a sec.
Okay. I'll wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, it is 98208
98208
77669.
77669.
What I'll do, I'll give you a phone call on Saturday morning at about 10 o'clock to confirm our appointment.
That's okay.
Alright, thank you so much. Then looking forward to meeting you on Saturday evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Got it. Saturday, Who's next? Anish Handa. I haven't spoken to him. Anish Handa. Yeah, fine. Anish Handa's number is 2567 divided by 4. All right.
Hello?
Is it 2567 2514?
Yeah, that's right.
Could I speak with Mr. Anish Handa?
Yeah, just wait a minute, huh?
Okay, I'll hold on.
Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Handa. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm Ajita Ahuja and I work as a financial consultant with HDFC Standard Life. Is it convenient for you to speak to me right now?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Sir, I work in the areas of savings, investments and taxation planning, and I have helped many families like yours in ensuring a financially secured future, and that's why I would like to meet you and explore how my services could benefit you.
Jeeta, actually, I don't think I really require advice at the moment.
Sir, could I understand why you feel you would not be requiring the advice at the moment?
I've just taken up some few plans, so I don't think I'm quite comfortable with that.
I understand, sir. Many people who I speak to feel that way, and when I've actually gone across and met them, they found my services to be extremely beneficial for them. So, would it be convenient for you to meet me sometime?
I'm very busy for a couple of months, there's a lot of workload going on me.
I understand you're extremely busy. Okay. In that case, sir, what I'll do, would it be convenient for you if I spoke to you somewhere down, maybe 3 months down the line?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Thank you so much. Yes, what I'll do, I'll leave my mobile number with you just in case you need to speak to me before that. Do you have a pen and paper around you?
Well, I'll just feed it in my mobile.
Okay, then my number is 98208 77669.
Okay, so it's 98208
Right. So I'll speak to you after 3 months.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Doesn't matter. 3 months. 12th November. I'll give him a call on 12th November. 12th November, Anish Handa. Phone number is 25672514. Need to call him. Doesn't need advice and also busy currently. All right, let me just review how I've done the call. Shripad, I guess it went fairly well. In fact, I could have told him that I would require around 20 to 30 minutes. It would be really pushing if we look at 15 minutes only. I think it was okay. But Anish's case, did I follow Lapak? Yeah, I did, I guess. Yep. Did I thank him? Yeah, I think I've left my contact number. I think I've done my best. I'm sure next time I'll make it.
Disha.
Let me just reconfirm my appointment with Shripad for today evening.
Hello?
Good morning, Mr. Parkhe. This is Ajita Ahuja from HDFC Standard Life.
Yes, Ajita, tell me.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, and how are you?
I'm doing good too, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, can you speak to me at the moment?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
All right. Sir, as agreed, this call is just to reconfirm our appointment for today evening, 7 o'clock. I spoke to you on Monday for this appointment today evening at your home. Is it still on?
That's still on.
Fine, sir. Sir, you remember you told me that your wife is also going to be attending this meeting with us. So, is it still okay with you?
Yeah, she'll also be attending with us.
Okay, sir, I'd also like to remind you that this meeting would take about 15 to 20 minutes of your time. Is it comfortable?
Yeah, it's okay. It's comfortable, not a problem.
Thank you. So, sir, looking forward to meeting you 7 o'clock at your home today.
Okay, not a problem.
Fine, sir.
Yep, bye.
All right, let me be ready with my sales kit now. Okay. So, what's all is there in my checklist? Business cards. Here are my business cards. My sales presenter and priority sheet. I would require my sales presenter, priority sheet, fact finding, the financial planning tool. My financial planning tool, I have all the papers. Right. Financial planning tool. My calculator. All right, calculator. Here it goes. Spare pen, very important. Okay. My spare pen. All right, my stapler. And I'm thinking now that I'm going towards Andheri West, I should do 5 rounds. So let me see who all can I visit. Well, Andheri. Well, I can see Archana. Yes, I can see Archana. Andheri. All right, Archana. And Barkha is also there. Yeah, Barkha. Andheri. Chaitanya is Andheri. Chaitanya. And Deepak and Dr. Bhaumik. Great. So I've got 5 more people who I would see today. Done. I'm all set. Find my diary, and my Project 100 is also with me. I'm all set for that.
Hello ma'am, I'm Ajita Ahuja from HDFC Stand Life.
Oh, hi Ajita, come in.
Ajita, oh please sit down. Hi.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Okay. Sir, thank you so much. You've given me the time so that I could come and meet you.
Okay.
This is my business card.
Alright.
And I'd like-
Ahuja,
Yes, sir.
Certified Financial Consultant.
Sir, I'd like to tell you the mobile number is the number.
Okay.
In case you need to speak to me, that's the best number to get in touch with, as I'm mostly out in the field.
Okay.
And before I leave office, every morning I also access my mails.
Right.
So in case you need to speak to me on mails, that's also a
Okay.
possible option.
Fair enough.
Can I have your business card as well?
Let me see, yeah. This is my card.
All right. Just before you came in, actually, there was a very cute girl sitting here. Who's she?
Oh, she's my daughter Gayatri.
Oh, how
Yeah.
old is she?
Just completing 2.5
2.5.
years.
Okay, that's lovely. In fact, sir, your family is one of the reasons why I've come to meet you today. Anu, who's working with you,
Oh yeah, Anu, I remember.
Yeah, yeah.
She's in the production department.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, she strongly felt that we met because she's found my services to be extremely beneficial for her family.
Okay.
And today I'd like to take you through this important presentation which will show you how I could be of benefit to you and your family.
Okay.
So if you're comfortable, I can take you through this presentation right away.
Oh, definitely, but let me just call my wife.
Yes, sure.
Because I would like her to be a part of it. Nimisha?
Have it, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. In fact, I'd like to take you through this important presentation which will show you how my services could benefit you and your family.
Okay.
So as I said earlier also, this presentation is about your family and their future and how we can help you here.
Okay.
So in meeting the agenda that I would be following, I'll be talking about who are HDFC Standard Life, and I'll also tell you something about myself, what can I do and how can I help you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you heard of HDFC, sir, by the way?
Oh yeah, I'm an HDFC Bank customer.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Sir, HDFC Bank, as you hold a bank account already, let me also tell you that we are already one of the top 3 banks in India, and actually a world-class Indian bank.
Okay.
And HDFC was the first company to get into private housing sector, and we are a 27-year-old company. And when I talk of mutual fund, we are one of the preferred mutual fund company, top 3 money managers in the country, and that is our core, that is our basically forte to manage finance. And we have helped 24 lakh people to realize their dreams of having their own house.
Oh wow.
Yeah, through HDFC Home Loans.
Okay.
Have you heard of our UK heritage, that is Standard Life?
Well, not really. No.
You have not.
No, I have not.
Okay. Standard Life, as I said, is a UK-based company, and we are a 179-year-old company. Interestingly, believe it or not, but we were present in India even before independence.
Oh, before independence.
Before independence.
Okay.
And customer who joined in then, the company has continued to serve them, and they have paid their last claims as late as 1997.
Oh, you mean to say pre-independence and 1997?
Yeah, the last claims. And the fund under management that Standard Life has is 6 lakh crore rupees, which is double of LIC.
It's really impressive.
Yeah, it is. And we are actually a truly world-class global company because the kind of presence that Standard Life has, it's all across UK. Talking of Europe, they're there all across Europe, Germany, Spain, Canada, China also, and now in India.
Okay.
What do you think about our parentage, sir? How do you feel about it?
Sounds impressive.
Now talking about HDFC Standard Life, which is actually the joint venture between these 2 companies.
Okay.
Between these 2 companies, actually, we carry an experience of 206 years.
206.
Absolutely. And we were also the first company to enter into private insurance sector in India. And also the only company which has continuously declared bonuses for the past 4 years.
Past 4 years you've been declaring bonus.
Yes. For the policyholders. Talking about our geographical presence, I take pride in saying that in the private sector today, we have the largest branch network, and currently we are present at 53 locations, and soon it is going to be increased to 103. That would be by the year end.
Is it?
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, does your job require you to travel, or is there any possibility of you getting transferred within India?
Well, both the things are, because currently my job requires me to travel all across the northern India.
Okay.
And basically, yeah, my job is transferable.
All right. Actually, what it means to you is wherever you are in the country, you would always have somebody from HDFC Standard Life to get in touch with for any kind of services that you require from the company.
Good.
So this is a very proud moment for me as I talk about my qualification and the
Certificate of
certification.
Achievement.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm a qualified and certified financial consultant, and I've undergone a 100-hour professional training conducted by IRDA, which is the apex body that regulates the insurance sector. And also I've undergone many professional training conducted by HDFC Standard Life.
Is this IIT a government organization?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All the insurance company fall under the purview of IRDA.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And the other professional trainings that I've undergone
Hmm.
on the internal processes and the plans, and also a lot of financial planning trainings have also been conducted by HDFC Standard Life,
Hmm.
which makes me capable that I not only understand your requirement,
Hmm.
but also I'm able to analyze them and help you realize your dreams.
Okay.
And these kind of trainings also give you this feeling that you can be relaxed that you're dealing with a professional, and they give me the competency that I'm helping you protect your lifestyle,
Hmm.
and also help you realize your dreams.
Hmm.
Could you share with me? I mean, I've just seen your daughter. What kind of dreams do you have for her?
Well, talking about Gargi, lots of dreams, I'm sure, Nimisha, isn't it? So we're looking at giving her good education, of course, good marriage, surely.
Wonderful.
A lot of dreams that we have about her.
Absolutely. That's where we would be helping you. And also, when we talk about enjoying your life throughout, we are basically talking about your retirement.
Hmm.
Are you in a pensionable job, by the way?
Oh no, I'm not.
You're
This
not.
is the private company, not
Absolutely.
like those government
Okay.
employees
Okay.
where they get pension after they retire.
Right. This is exactly where we could come and help you. What I'm going to do now, actually, professional code of conduct actually demands that I give you 4 commitments from my side.
Okay.
The first one being that throughout our discussion,
Hmm.
I'd be using simple language. Anywhere if you feel that I've used a language which is technical, I would request that please stop me then and there.
Sounds okay?
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay. And anything that we talk on from now onwards
Hmm.
would be absolutely confidential between you and HDFC Standard Life.
Hmm.
As a company, we do not share data or we do not sell data to any other organization.
Okay.
And also, let me ask you a question here. Have you come across any salesperson who's in a hurry and who's in a hurry to offer the solution that he would like to offer and really pushing?
Oh wow, I mean, in every walk of life you come across this, isn't it, Nimisha?
That's true.
Every day we get some or the other person trying to sell us something which we may not want it. So before finding it out whether I want it or not, he starts selling. It's just not on.
I understand. And just to take care of that, I'm also giving you this commitment that from my side,
Mhm.
I would not be putting any kind of pressure on you.
Okay.
And at the end, I would also like to take a feedback from you on this one and would go one step further and give you one more commitment that any decision that you take would be yours and absolutely yours. My role would only be that of a consultant here.
Okay.
And sir, if you find my services to be beneficial,
Hmm.
and only if you do so, I would expect that you would be willing to recommend me to some of the people who are close to you, maybe your friends, relatives, and neighbors who you feel could benefit from my services. Is it okay?
Sounds okay?
Fine.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. Here, now Shripad, I'd like to take you through your journey through life. For a moment, let's assume that this is the graph of your life.
Okay.
Yeah, this is your current age. Can I ask you how old are you?
Well, I'm 32.
Sorry, ma'am, I'll not ask you here at the moment. Okay, you're 32.
Yeah.
And when do you see yourself retiring?
Oh wow, I would like to retire tomorrow if given a lot of money and chance. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure she would also second my dream. But yeah, I mean, normally I'm looking at about 58 to be my age of retirement.
All right, so 26 years more to go. Now, in a span of 26 years, you would have certain dreams which would have financial implication. Could I understand what could be those dreams for which you would require finances?
Oh, you're talking about different dreams that may require money. So, Gargi's education,
Through marriage, travel for us.
marriage and travel. We're looking at lots of those things, but
Travel is very important for you.
He's after his retirement.
Okay.
so we're looking at, yeah, Gargi's marriage is one of,
Gargi's, your daughter's education and marriage is very important.
yeah.
Okay, that's exactly what we are trying to talk about here. That in every individual's life there are goals, there are dreams for which you do require finances, and that's exactly where we come and help you, to help you support on the dreams that you have, to help you build on those dreams.
Okay.
And for a moment, if I were to ask you that in the span of 26 years, what obstacles do you see which could hamper those dreams or which could shatter those dreams?
Well, you mean to say some unforeseen things?
Absolutely.
What do you mean by obstacles? Is it the same or is that?
I mean, do you see any problem which may prevent you from realizing your dreams for Gargi's education or for her marriage, or when ma'am talked about your retired life?
Probably, I mean, one thing could be that I may lose my job. Since I work for a private company,
Okay.
there's a big uncertainty that I may lose my job tomorrow and I may not be able to do that. Yeah, the second thing I think in my opinion could be the illness. You know, if I suffer from illness and if I am not able to put that thing aside. Yeah, probably these are the two things I think.
I understand. I absolutely understand. In fact, we at HDFC Stand Life, what we try and ensure that shall any such unforeseen event occur in your life, the financial impact is as less as possible, and will help you minimize the impact of any of these kind of events in your life.
Okay.
When I talk about premature death, this is a question for both of you. For a moment, if you could have a look at your social circle, can you think of any family where the main person who's earning for the family has had a premature death or has died suddenly?
Do you remember this Vinay's case? He met with an accident. A friend of mine actually was coming back from Pune to Mumbai on the expressway. He met with an accident and died on the spot.
He was your friend.
Yeah, he was my friend, good friend from my college days.
Okay.
So
How old was he?
he was just 31.
Married.
Yeah, married with a daughter.
Uh-oh. And how did his family manage then? What was the effect that it had on his family?
Well, in fact, that's a real tragic story because that guy did not leave enough money behind, and now the family is suffering, and we are seriously thinking of doing something for the family, coming together and helping them out. But that's a real tragic incident.
That's exactly why we say that if you do not protect your income now, you would never be able to realize your dream. And taking it further, I'd also like to talk about one more unforeseen event, that would be serious illness. You mentioned, Shripad, that one of the obstacles that you see in a span of 26 years time is the threat of serious illness. So what kind of threats do you see for yourself?
You see, Ajay, it's this way, that I look at illness as a very serious. I'm looking at serious illness which would render me in a position where I'm not able to support my family, and I still have my dreams to be met. And that's a very horrible situation. I'll tell you. I would hate to be in that situation.
I understand. And not only does the person suffer, one also sees the family suffer.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
And just for a moment, if we think of this kind of a sudden expense to fall in a family, the entire financial health of a family would be shattered.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what exactly I'm worried about.
Any idea what would be the cost of an open heart surgery at the moment?
Is it something about
true.
three?
Around 2.5 to 3 lakhs.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you're correct. That would also depend to a great extent on the kind of hospital that one goes
Yeah,
to.
that's true.
But the family would be in a very bad state.
Right. Yeah.
In fact, now I'd like to spend some time talking about Gargi's future education. As parents, you mentioned that planning for her education, her education is very important. So, what kind of education would you want her to have?
You see, can you share with her how much discussion that we have had?
You have really high dreams for her.
Yeah.
As parents, we really want Gargi to be in a position to have her own choice. She should be able to select the course that will give her flying career, and as parents, we should be there to, we should be there to give her full financial support so that she can select the course that will give her a real flying career.
There should be no obstacle in that.
That's right.
We want that. In fact, we've been having quite a lot of long discussions, but yeah, I mean that's very high on the list.
That's really nice. In fact, what we are also sharing here, for example, a medicine degree at the moment today would cost somewhere around 20 lakh rupees.
You bet it does.
So, would you have any idea what would be the cost of your dream?
See, as I told you, I mean, I would like to have enough money, whichever course she selects, But as parent, we should always be there, so that I would not like to be in that situation where, she has a course in mind, but I don't have money to fund it.
So come what may, it must.
Yeah.
It has.
It should not be in that way that she has decided and we say that no, it's because of the financial barriers we can't support you.
I understand.
That will be pretty unpleasant, I'll tell you.
Sure. In fact, you also mentioned, ma'am, that as parents, you are planning to give her a very good wedding, and her wedding is an important event in your life. As mother, I'm sure I can
And being her
understand.
only daughter as such.
Okay. So, weddings, would you feel that they are becoming very expensive day by day?
Very expensive.
So, any idea how much would it cost by then?
Depends on the kind of wedding, because she wants that wedding to be a Ravina Tandon style wedding, isn't
Oh,
it? But surely, I mean, as both of us have that dream that we want to have that event as a memorable event for Gargi, because that's an event which we cherish. Even we still remember how royally we got wedded.
Okay, yours was a good, nice royal wedding.
Yeah, so we also want Gargi to have that as a lifelong memory and very good event.
So would like to recreate the same environment for her.
May not be like Ravina Tandon, but yeah, surely a grand royal wedding.
Grand royal wedding. I
Yeah.
understand. Your house is also very, very beautiful, and you've maintained it very nicely.
Thank you very much.
All credit to
That
her.
goes to her. So, do you own this house?
Yes, yes, we do.
Any mortgage that you have on this house?
Yeah, I've got a loan. I've got a loan, housing loan.
Okay. So, is this loan protected?
What do you mean by protection?
In the sense that have you insured this loan? Just in case you were not around, do you have provision to take care of this loan?
Not really. You mean to say I've protected the loan? No, I've not.
Sir, you also mentioned that you're working with a private company and there would be no pension when you retire.
That's right.
And the final thing I'd like to talk to you about is retirement. Did you have any idea that 8 out of 10 Indian don't have any provision for their retirement?
Is that so?
Yes.
Oh, that's shocking.
And for a moment, if I were to ask you that when you retire, do you think your needs would stop?
No.
So,
I mean, you still need to live, you still need to eat, you still need to have all your lifestyle continuing.
You maintain a car at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to give up on that in any case? If
it would be very uncomfortable.
absolutely.
So used
Why
to it.
should you?
That, absolutely. So needs would definitely not stop. So do you see any reason why your income should?
No, not really. It should also, because if I have needs, I need money to fund that.
Absolutely. In fact, that's why we say that making adequate provision for the retirement now, so that one is able to continue enjoying the life throughout, is very, very important. When I take you to my service menu, this is the service menu that I have. I've talked to you about premature death and serious illness, children's education, creating wealth and retirement. But one thing which I have not discussed so far with you is financial health check.
Okay.
This is a service that we provide to our customers, which is absolutely free of cost.
And what is this financial health check?
Yeah, I'll just I'm talking about that only. In a financial health check, what we actually do, we have a look at the whole financial picture of the person,
Okay.
which tells us where is the person today financially and how much does he need to do today, so that he's able to ensure a secure and absolutely financially stable tomorrow. And that is what is financial health checkup.
Okay.
Okay. After having a look at it, what I would really want you to do, this is the priority sheet that we have for you.
Okay.
Just have a look at it. What I would request both of you to do here, I've explained all the 5 events to you and also financial health check. And after going through that, at the moment if I were to ask you to think that out of all the 5 events that I have discussed with you, which would be the topmost priority for you at the moment? And also rate the other one on a scale of 1 to 4, where 1 is low and 4
Okay.
is high. Would you be able to do that?
She's really got me thinking about retirement planning. So, shall we rate retirement as 4?
That should be absolutely right.
Okay, so retirement is 4.
Okay.
And then is Gargi's future also.
Oh yeah, So
Very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also
Shared
stands
with-
as a priority for us.
well, what we can do is I'll also circle Gargi's future
The
as
next should be Gargi's future, right?
yeah as 3. But well, this financial health check sounds a really interesting idea. What do you say, Nimisha?
It's true, Shripad. But I think I'm worried about your retirement.
Yeah, even she's got me really thinking more in terms of retirement. So Ajita, let's do one thing. Currently we focus on retirement for both of us, and financial health check we may do maybe 2-3 months down the line. What do you think, Nimisha?
I think you're perfectly right, Shripad. That could be quite comfortable
Not
for
a
us.
problem.
So let's retirement planning is 4, and then
Gargi's future stands 3.
oh, so Gargi's future, of course, yes.
Important.
So there you go. That's your
Thank you so much. sir.
document.
Thank you so much. So the topmost priority for you right now would be retirement planning,
Hmm.
and the next one on your agenda would be children's future, that is Gargi's future
You're
education.
perfectly right.
Just to tell you that how we would be understanding your requirement, I'll quickly introduce this document to you, whereby this just have a close look at it.
Mhm.
Through this, what we are actually trying to understand first, these are your personal details. And we understand about the particular event that you are talking about. Now, in this case, where you said retirement is the topmost priority, we'll actually be having a look at this sheet, whereby I would be understanding your personal requirement related to requirement
Okay.
retirement. And should you need wish to take it further,
Mhm.
I would also like to understand some more personal detail of yours
Mhm.
through this sheet,
Okay.
and understand your financial status,
Mhm.
something about your employment, and if you're expecting any kind of changes in your financial status, any kind of changes that you expect in the near future to happen.
Also, you mean to say you want some details about my employment and
Yeah, your
Okay.
household income and what kind of expense that you have at the moment. Also, a little
Let's
bit
see.
about your assets and liabilities. All right, and then you'll get one more opportunity to decide whether you would like to continue with the priority that you've ticked earlier, or maybe have a look at some other events as well.
okay.
Yeah? And then we'll take it further.
Right.
So we've already spent about 20 minutes together on understanding these events,
Mhm.
and this will take about 30 to 35 minutes more. So if you're comfortable, we can proceed right away,
Mm.
or maybe look at some other convenient time. So what would you prefer?
Ajita, I would personally say, I mean, I have some other appointment to be taken care of, so
Okay.
I would rather say let's take a look at it sometime later.
Maybe Thursday evening or Saturday morning, whichever is convenient.
Let's make the same Saturday, like next Saturday, the same time.
Saturday
would
evening.
you-
Saturday should be okay.
The same time?
Comfortable, no problem.
I came over at 7 today, so would 7 be okay? Next
Yeah,
Saturday?
the same
Next
like
Saturday.
same like.
All right, fine. That should be perfectly okay with me as well.
Okay.
So thank you so much, and it was really nice meeting you. So I'll come back and spend some more time.
It
with
was
you.
really nice meeting you also, Ajay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ajita.
Thank you.
Disha.
Good evening, Shripad. Good evening, Nimisha. How have you been doing?
Well, fine. It's been a bit hectic week. So how was your week?
Well, very interesting. Met up with some good people and busy doing that only. You remember last time I'd come over last Saturday, you mentioned that retirement as an event is very important for both of you.
Yeah.
What I'd like to do today, understand specifically your personal retirement on, understand your personal requirement on retirement. And as this information is really important for me, I'd like to take some notes if that's comfortable for both of you.
Fair
And this
enough.
is going to be strictly confidential.
Okay.
First thing I'd like to understand from both of you that why did you decide to talk about retirement first? Why is it such an important event for both of you?
You see, Ajita, there is something about my family that I would like to share with you when it comes to retirement. My grandpa today is how old is he?
82.
He's 82.
Oh, fantastic.
And my father today is 62 going great guns.
That's very nice.
So I have a long inning to play and I better be prepared for that long inning.
Why not? Why not? So what are the concerns that you have about the way you've planned for your retirement so far?
One of my main concerns, one of my worry is I've got the 10,000 plan, but I don't really know how it's going to help me in my retirement.
Why do you say so?
I've got that just because of some tax purposes, and it's just giving me tax advantage, nothing else. I mean, I don't really know how it's really going to help me when I'm coming to retirement and how I'm going to spend my retired life.
Okay. And what is it that you like or you're really happy about the way you've planned?
Nothing much, basically, because it's just a tax. Someone just approached me and said you're going to get some tax advantage, so I bought it. Nothing big there.
You told me in our last meeting that 58 is the age when you're looking at retiring.
Yeah.
And who else would you have to fund for when you retire?
Well, my better half. I'm sure she'll be with me in my long innings. But I don't see Gargi around because by now she'll be married and happily settled in her own.
Absolutely.
So it's me and my
Okay.
wife.
Fair. And if I were to ask you to think
Yeah.
that when you retire, approximately how much money do you think you would require on a monthly basis to maintain the similar kind of lifestyle that you have at the moment today?
To maintain the similar kind of a lifestyle, you mean to say?
Yes, absolutely.
I guess it's about 15,000 rupees a month.
Around 15,000.
Okay, per month.
But she is my home minister and finance manager internally, so I need to consult her as well.
Absolutely.
You see?
Yeah. I
So
can understand.
15,000 you can, I think I will be comfortable with that.
All right, fair enough. A question for both of you. If you were to imagine that you are retiring tomorrow,
Wow, boy. That's a
can you tell me how does your retired life look like? How beautiful is it? And what are the things that you are really enjoying doing as a couple?
Oh wow, the first thing you want me to say, I'll just get out of this mad rush. I'll just get away from this.
Can you explain what does getting away mean to you?
Oh, getting away means to be where I've earmarked that here's where I'm going to spend my retired life.
And can you describe what are the things that you are doing in your retired life?
Oh, what are the things I would like to be, I would be doing? Just relax, enjoy my retired life, do the things what I want to. You know, I have not found time so far. I would like to devote some quality time there. And of course, sure, spend some good time with Nimisha because my routine really, is so tedious that I'm not able to spend good quality time with Nimisha and Gargi. So I think post-retirement I would be really wanting to do that.
That's wonderful. When you say you'd like to get away from this place, where exactly have you thought of going and settling eventually?
Well, I think both of us had a trip to a place called Ratnagiri, isn't it, Nimisha?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very beautiful place. I liked it.
We kind of fell in love with that place, and we thought, oh, that's where we would like to be because it's a lovely beach.
Yes?
Yeah, I quite liked it, and she also is a great fan of beaches.
Well, then we thought that if we could afford, we would have a small house there near the beach side.
Oh, fantastic. Can you just tell me how does this house look like if I'm coming to Ratnagiri and if I were to recognize your house per se? How would your dream house look like?
Oh wow.
It would be a small house near the beachside with a small balcony,
Mhm.
a small compound where I can do gardening, where we both can sit down and relax.
Okay, so balcony is an important requirement in the house. yeah?
Obviously.
Okay. And that's where you would be spending the quality time that you just mentioned about. Yeah.
Just relax, look over the sea and enjoy the grandeur and breeze.
Okay. And specifically, what are the things that you're doing there in Ratnagiri?
Shripad likes reading,
Hmm.
likes to move around, talk to people. Maybe he'll have some friends there.
Yeah, but surely I'm not at the expense of spending time with Gargi and you and
Okay.
yeah, but surely I mean I would like to spend some time with my friends, invite friends over.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small house with a guest room,
Hmm.
something that's all.
Okay. Very interesting thing you mentioned that some of the things you'd like to do for which you've not got time
Oh yeah.
so far. Just out of curiosity, what are those things?
Prominently, I think the hobbies are important things which I am really looking at
Mm-hmm.
because today my routine really I'm not able to really spend much time on my hobbies.
Anything in particular that?
Both of us are really fond of traveling,
Very
and
interesting.
by now I think we've traveled approximately good amount of India.
Places in India.
So we have seen quite a lot of places in India. Of course, there are some places which we are yet to visit.
Okay.
But apart from those places, I really want to take Nimisha on a tour where I can show her different countries, and
Okay, international travel. Yep.
International travel.
that's something which I really want to spend some time on.
So if I understand correctly, comfort per se is very important to both of you when it comes to traveling. Yeah. So when you travel within the country, what kind of mode are you looking at? Do you mean flying?
Yeah, obviously. See, the idea I have in mind is spend lesser time in flying and spend more time in going around places.
Mm-hmm.
So
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I
absolutely.
love seeing places. So
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much because you've really visioned and also made me vision your retired life very beautifully, and I could almost see your house in Ratnagiri and a nice small house with balcony, and both of you were sitting there.
Exactly being there.
Yeah, very nice.
I was afraid she started gardening also.
And also, I mean, you have all my wishes that you should travel to all the places that you've been waiting for and have a very good time of your life. But just for a moment, if I were to ask you to imagine that for some reason you do not have the kind of fun that you would be requiring to fund your retirement, what problem would it cause to you?
That's a difficult question to think, because what if I don't have enough money to fund my retirement?
Yeah, because I'd like to be honest here, Shripad.
Mm-hmm.
The way you've been planning so far,
Mm-hmm.
if you continue to do it this way,
Mhm.
you would not be able to realize your dreams that you have for retirement.
Okay.
So, and if for some reason it has not happened when you've retired,
Mm.
what problems are you foreseeing?
I think there'll be a lot of problems in that case.
Yeah.
There would be quite a lot.
Would it affect your traveling and your beach house in any way?
Well, I guess it would. Because I won't be in a position to afford that anymore. So it would.
So, if it affects your traveling and your plans for having a house in Ratnagiri, certain things specifically which you would have to give up.
That's a scary bit.
What would those things be which you would have to give up as a couple?
I think in that case, we'll really have to compromise in Mumbai.
We'll really have a non-relaxing life. Staying in a
Would
small
that mean
house
staying
here,
back in Bombay?
Staying back in
Sure.
Bombay.
And probably then the international travel also, because that's one of the things which I'll have to give up. Probably then I might have to compromise on international travel to really build up my house at Ratnagiri.
either of the one we could be able to do, not the both of them together.
Okay. And as I understand that it's really important for both of you, how would that make you feel?
I can't imagine. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll feel very bad. Because
What does that mean to you?
We both would feel that we are not able to fulfill our dreams, what we had dreamt for each other after retirement.
You see, it's a matter of my commitment to Nimisha,
Okay.
and I would personally feel bad because it's one of my dream to really give her a happy, comfortable life. You know, not only today but after retirement, so I'll really feel bad about it.
You mentioned about having a plan for 10,000 rupees, which specifically taken for your retirement. Is there anything else that you've done for your retirement?
Honestly, not much, not really.
Nothing.
Only the 10,000 bit, nothing else.
Okay. Do you see anything unforeseen which could prevent you from realizing your dreams for retirement, or because of which you're not able to, which may stop you from having the kind of retired life that you've been wanting for yourself?
Well, frankly, nothing much, Ajayta. The way I'm going now, the way I'm doing at present, I think I'll be able to make that up. The big thing that I see for myself could be, yeah, I work for a private company, so tomorrow if they're really unhappy with my performance, then I might lose my job, and in that case, I would see difficulties for myself.
Okay. I'll just take you back to the presentation that I took you through last Saturday, where you said that one of the threats that could be there could be serious illness.
Okay.
Yeah? So, taking you to an even darker side, just in case you were not around, Shripad, would you still want Nimisha and Gargi to have the similar kind of lifestyle, yet still be able to travel to the places that you've dreamt for?
I guess, yeah.
Huh?
I would like that to happen, surely.
Okay. I'd just like to summarize, if I've understood correctly, so that we are on the same platform. Yeah. You said that you chose to talk about retirement first because you are in a private job and there is no provision for you getting any pension when you retire.
You're right.
And one of the very interesting thing and positive thing that you told me is about your family history, that your grandfather is at 82, has lived a very healthy and happy life, and your father is really healthy at the age of 62.
Yeah.
And the concerns that you shared with me is that you've bought a plan for 10,000 rupees and you don't really know how it could help you. And one thing which you like about the way you've planned is that it is giving you some tax benefit.
Yep.
And also you are looking at retiring at the age of 58, and you would have to fund, in addition to yourself, you would also be funding for Nimisha when you retired.
Correct.
And you are looking at somewhere around 15,000 rupees on a monthly basis to maintain the similar kind of lifestyle that you have now. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And once again, you visioned your retired life very, very well, and you said that you'd like to have a very comfortable and relaxed life, and you would, most importantly, you'd like to be away from the mad rush of the city, and you'd like to get away from this place. And specifically, you mentioned Ratnagiri is a place which is very close to your heart, and you really liked the place and fell in love with the place the first time you went there. And you'd like to spend quality time with Nimisha and Gargi once you retire. And one thing which both of you would really want is a beach house. I mean, a small house by the beach side,
That's
specifically a balcony and some place for Nimisha to continue the gardening that she would really want.
Yeah.
And you also said that you'd like to spend some time with your friends and would want to do things you really like. And particularly you mentioned that as a couple you are very fond of traveling, and you would be keen to travel nationally as well as internationally. And comfort per se is very important to both of you.
Correct.
And you would not like to compromise on the traveling bit, and preferably you'd like to fly and live at good 3-star hotel or good resorts. Shripad, you also mentioned that
just in case you were not able to create the kind of fund that you would require to fund your retirement, you would really feel terrible and bad because it's a commitment to your wife.
Yeah.
Am I correct? And at the moment you have only one plan for your retirement for 10,000 rupees.
Yes.
And the obstacle that you see is that in case you were not around due to any unforeseen reason or because of serious illness, you would still want Nimisha and Gargi to maintain the similar kind of lifestyle, and particularly Nimisha should be able to have the similar lifestyle even after retirement.
That's true.
Yep. The good news is this, Shripad, that we can help you here. And if I understand your requirement, your financial requirement in detail, and come back to you with a solution which is not only realistic but is also affordable, do you see any reason why you would not like to take it further and realize your dream for your retired life?
I think it sounds okay. If you can come back to me with that kind of analysis and something like that, so
Fantastic.
I'll be able to take it further. Not a problem.
Well, thank you so much. What I'd like to do now is understand your financial status, and I'll start with some personal information first. Obviously, I know your names. Could I just have your date of birth?
Oh, mine is 3rd July 72.
All right. Okay.
Madam?
And mine is 29th September 72.
You didn't remember. 29th September.
72.
Well, I wanted to pass on the honor to the lady.
Okay.
You think I'll forget? I'll dare to forget?
No, I don't have my doubts on that. What about Gargi?
She is 29th December 2001.
Okay. Shripad, you told me that when you retire, you'll have to fund for Nimisha. But currently, except Gargi and Nimisha, are you financially funding for anybody else?
No, no one else.
No. Okay. And talking about Gargi, when do you think she would be financially independent?
About, let's say she becomes 24, 25.
That's true.
Should I take 25 by the time she becomes 25?
25.
You make it 25.
25 years. Fine. All right. I just need to understand some bit about your work. Who did you say you work for?
Well, I work for LG.
LG. Okay, fine. And just like to understand something about your profile, the kind of profile that you are into.
Well, I'm the sales manager there,
Okay.
so I look after the territory sales.
Okay. Okay. And which territory are you taking care of?
Well, I'm taking care of Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, and
Okay.
Madhya Pradesh.
Okay. And you said that you would be retiring at the age of 58.
That's true.
Correct. Shripad, I also need to know your monthly income.
It's about, my take home is about 40,000.
Okay, 40 is the take home.
Hmm.
Okay, any other benefits that you are entitled for?
There are certain non-monetary benefits which my employer gives me.
Okay, non-monetary ones.
Yeah.
Fine. I also need to understand the kind of monthly expense that you have at the moment, because I also promise that I'm going to come back to you with a solution which is affordable for you, and it's really important for me. So last meeting you mentioned that you have a mortgage on this house.
Yeah.
So on a monthly basis, what kind of expense are you having on your mortgage?
On a monthly basis, I pay an EMI of 13,000 rupees.
13,000.
Yes.
All right. And on utilities and food?
It's roughly about 10,000.
10,000.
Well,
You
when I
mean to
say
say-
utility, I basically mean the monthly expenditure on electricity, mobile, petrol, child's education,
Something
etc.
between 10 to 12,000.
Okay. 10
Okay. Shall I look at 10
12.
or 12? 12. Fine.
Let's pick 10 because it fluctuates.
Fluctuates?
Yeah.
Okay.
So think about 10.
10. Okay. How much would you be spending roughly on leisure on a monthly basis?
I guess about 2 to 3,000. So
1,000.
2,000?
take it 2,000.
Okay, fine. Which gives us a total monthly expense of about 25,000.
Right.
Shripad, I've got an idea of your monthly income, which is 40,000, and if you are having a monthly expenditure here of about 25,000, which gives you a monthly disposable income of 15,000. Am I correct?
Yep.
All right. Okay. 15,000. Shripad, what are the assets that you have?
Well, I mean, what kind of assets you're referring to?
Basically, cash that is available to you, and if out of that, what kind of lump sum would you be comfortable earmarking specifically towards your retirement goal?
You mean to say a small amount that I can set aside, lump sum amount that I can set aside towards this retirement, you mean to say? I guess let's take it about 75,000 or about a lakh of rupees.
In one go in a year?
Could be that. I mean, it's a one-time payment, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Shripad, talking of the mortgage that you have on this house, what exactly is the amount that you have as mortgage?
Well, as it stands today, the outstanding amount today is roughly about 26 lakhs.
26 lakhs.
Yeah.
Okay. And when is it likely to get over?
It's likely to get over in next 18 years.
18 years. And whose name is it in?
It's in my name.
Your name.
Yeah.
You mentioned about not having any protection on this mortgage, not any insurance. Maybe we can talk about it when I come back and do the financial health checkup for you.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a very good idea, I guess.
Okay.
Any other kind of liability that you have on you at the moment?
Besides that,
Don't think so.
yeah, no.
Nothing? Fine, wonderful. Are you anticipating any changes in the next 12 months as far as your financial circumstances concerned?
No. What could, I mean, can you be a bit more?
Yeah, sure. Basically, I mean that if you're anticipating any promotion in the near future, next 12 months time, or any inheritance, or in case you're planning to buy a property, anything like that, which would change your financial circumstance.
See, as it stands for the property, I already have one, so may not be that. But yes, I mean, as it's going today, the sales are happening, and it looks that my general manager is pretty pleased with me. So if it goes this way, perhaps then 12 months seems a good period to look forward for a promotion.
Should I congratulate you right away? Okay, so that should happen within 6 to 12 months, is it?
Well, the 12 months horizon is a good horizon, I feel.
Okay. And that would obviously mean an increase in your financial level as well. Yeah. So no other changes at the moment in the pipeline.
No other changes in the pipeline.
Fine. Shripad, you told me just some time back that there's this one particular plan that you've bought for your retirement, and you're paying somewhere around 10,000 rupees.
That's
Could I
correct.
understand some more details about this plan? What kind of policy is it?
Well, frankly, I mean, it's I know that it's a 10,000 rupees which I'm paying every year,
Okay.
and the person who sold it to me, since he was known to me, he just said, you know, you'll save some tax on it, and it'll give you good money on retirement. That's it.
Okay. And it's in your life. Okay. And when is it likely to get over, the end date?
Well, he told me that it'll pay me money on 60.
Okay, when you get 60. Okay, one reason why I understand you took it is that it is going to give you tax benefit, as you mentioned. Is there any other reason which made you buy this plan?
Well, frankly, I mean, tax is the secondary aspect. In fact, it was someone known to me, so just to oblige.
Okay, fine. In fact, tax is one of the aspect which is relatively small, and we would be introducing you to the other aspect which shall take care of your retirement dream to a great extent.
Okay.
Any other plan that you have, if not taking care of retirement, maybe any other kind of life policy or life insurance plan? Anything? Nothing. Shripad, here is one more opportunity for you to confirm that you want to proceed. Obviously, you want me to come back to you with a solution for your retirement,
Yeah.
and also
protect yourself against any kind of eventuality and make sure that the dreams that you have for your wife and Gargi are fulfilled. Am I correct?
I guess she is there.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to firm up the budget now. You've told me that you've given me a figure as far as lump sum investment is concerned, but what I need to understand is the regular contribution that you would be setting aside for your retired life.
I guess 5,000 rupees a month would be a decent bit.
That should do.
About 5,000 rupees a month. I can do that.
Now it's time for me to get some feedback from you. I'll take you back to the presentation that I gave you last week. You remember I gave you certain commitments.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Has any point of time, I'd just like to confirm that if I've used simple language and you've understood whatever I've told you.
But I guess you did.
At any point of time, have you felt any pressure from my side towards buying?
Not much.
No, nothing. I don't think it was.
That's very comforting for me. And the decision that you want me to come back to your solution on retirement, has it been yours and yours only? Or
Well, I guess, yeah.
thank you so much. I also need to understand that during the entire discussion that we've had in the 2 meetings, what are the services that you found beneficial that I'm offering?
Well, I think I particularly liked the way you helped us to you know build up our retirement dream,
Okay.
and the way you helped us to arrive at a amount that we can set aside. Well, that's what I liked about it.
Okay, I'm really pleased to know that. You remember I mentioned that if you found my services to be beneficial, and only if you did so, you would be recommending you would be recommending me to some people. So who should I contact first?
Ajita, I think there's a friend of mine who I think can benefit from this kind of financial planning assistance. His name is Shankar Narayanan.
Just a moment, I'll take a note of it. Is he working?
Yeah, he is working.
Where is he working?
He's working for ITC.
Okay, in Bombay itself?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have his phone number?
Well, it's 98 200 45 300.
Okay. Any other person that you can think of?
You can also talk to a very good family friend of ours, Dr. Diwanji.
Okay. He's a family friend.
Yeah, he's a very good family friend of ours.
Okay. Is he a doctor? He's into medicine.
He's into medicine.
And your family doctor
Friend
as well over. Okay. Okay. And where's his clinic?
His clinic is nearby this place only.
Okay, fine. Okay, that's nice.
In fact, he's got a hospital there.
Okay. Okay, and can I have his contact number as
Yes,
well?
2578 2850.
2850 you said. Fantastic. If one thing you could do for me, if you could speak to Shankar Narayanan, this friend of yours, and just give him an idea that I would be contacting him, it would be really nice.
Okay.
Fine. Okay, fine. Well, thank you so much. What I'll actually be doing now, Shripad, that with the information that I've collected now, I'm actually going to go back to my office and analyze this data and come back to you with the best possible solution that is not only realistic and affordable, but is exclusively and specifically designed for you, and which will also help you realize the dream that you have for your retired life. Fine,
enough, yeah.
absolutely. Basically, I'm suggesting either Wednesday or Friday, whichever is more convenient to you for our next meeting.
Well, I guess weekends would be a better bet.
Is Friday comfortable?
Friday evening 7.
No, let's make it Friday evening about 8 o'clock.
Okay, fine. 8 o'clock.
Fine. I'll come back Friday evening, 8 o'clock. You're home.
Okay.
Thank you so
Done.
much.
Thanks, Ajayita.
Bye-bye.
Disha.
Right. So let's start the analysis for Shripad. Okay, so here is the financial planning tool. Right. And this is the formula factor sheet. Fact finding. This is, yep, this is what I require. Okay. Calculator. Yep, let's see. Fine. Retirement planning for Shripad. Find how much information do I have? Yeah. He's told me the desired income, that's 15,000 rupees a month. 58 he'll retire, so what, maybe 26 years. 26 years. He's got one plan, 10,000 per annum. Okay, and interest he's told me 5%. 5%. Fine. So what I have, factor sheet for 26 years. I require the factor now. Okay, so factor A. Okay, 1.6 2 okay. Okay. Minus 2 4, that is the interest. 5 divided by 0.05. all right, so divided by 0.05. Fine. And 3, which is into, okay, so this is the fund that he would require. 23. Okay, so let's get the quote for this. Fantastic. Okay, so this is what he needs to Okay. Matches his budget perfectly. Let's take the print out. Good, I've got all the pages. Now, 2. Perfect. Let me put everything back in the folder. Oh, okay. Now I also must call up Shripad and reconfirm our appointment for today evening. This is okay. Hello, can I speak with Mr. Shripad Parkhe? Hello Shripad, this is Ajita Ahuja from HDFC Standard Life. How are you? I'm fine too. Shripad, this call is just to remind you that today evening at 7 o'clock we have a meeting at your home. Is it still on? All right, then I'm looking forward to seeing you today evening. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Disha.
Hello Shripad. Hello Nimisha. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. Good.
I can't see Gargi around today.
She's gone out to clean the bath.
Okay. The reason why I'm here today is to take your retirement dream further. And first I'd like to take you back to the past meeting that we've had. Remember the first time I'd come down, I had shared a presentation with you whereby both of you decided to talk about retirement first. And the last time I'd come over, you shared your personal as well as financial status with me. And I've
Correct.
actually gone back to office and analyzed the information with the help of this financial calculator, that is the financial planning tool provided to me by my organization.
Okay.
And on the basis of this, I've come back to you with a solution which is not only realistic and affordable, but also customized exclusively for you.
Okay.
And now I'd like to take you through this plan and also share with you how this could benefit you
Okay.
towards realization of your retirement dream. All right. Well, first the best news. The solution that I'm sharing with you right now matches your budget.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
And not only does that, but it also provides the desired retirement income that you were looking at on a monthly basis.
That's great.
Okay, what I'd like to share with you, ma'am, can you see it? Just move a little further. This is designed exclusively for you. That's your current age. And you also told me 58 is the time when you'd like to retire. So we have 26 years, and that's exactly what I've taken here.
That's okay.
And also going by your preferred mode of paying, that is annual basis, once in a year.
Right.
I've taken that into consideration, and this is the budget that we decided on a regular basis.
That's correct.
Actually, what we've done, we've combined the regular as well as the one-time payment, which I'll share as soon as I finish with this one.
Okay.
Yep. So, taking it further, basically this document that I'm sharing with you is the benefit illustration
which is also recommended by IRDA, which is a government organization, and it might be of interest to you that all the insurance companies are sharing this kind of illustration with the customers. So what it basically does, it lays down certain guidelines on the basis of which we do our calculation and assumption, and we are basically looking here, if you just pay a little attention, the assumed investment returns that we are talking about here is 6% and 10%, and that is prescribed by IRDA. All right, so these are the investment returns that we are assuming here when we are doing the working in the calculation. So if we were to assume that the investment return on an average has been at the rate of 6%, what we would actually be getting would be somewhere around 9,80,875. And if it were to be somewhere around 10%, it would come to roughly around 17,63,051. But what I'd specifically want to share with you, that the 6% and 10% that we are talking of, the investment return, are not guaranteed. They are purely a function of the market. I mean, they would basically be a result of how the market functions. One good thing about this plan, Shripad, is that as this is a market-linked plan, so you have the potential of having a bigger amount and actually looking at enhancing your post-retired lifestyle. And after 3 years investment, you become eligible for 2 more benefits. First one, that you have the flexibility of withdrawing your total fund without any penalty, which basically means to you that in case there is a need and you have a financial requirement, there is liquid cash available for you. Obviously that would be taxable. And the other one that you become eligible for, you, as I said, there are 2 benefits, is something called premium holiday. So in case your cash flows are tight, you can actually stop paying your premium and concentrate your investment towards where the real need is. And whenever you resume, you can once again start building up towards your retirement fund. And as I said, this plan is really flexible. So you can actually increase your investment either in a lump sum or regular premiums whenever you are comfortable and you want to do so.
Anytime.
Anytime.
And any amount.
Any amount. And also basically it lets you build up on your retirement fund. How does it sound to you?
Sounds quite interesting.
Good. I'm really pleased. As I said in the beginning that basically we are combining 2 plans. So now I'll take you through the single premium option also. So Shripad, basically this explains that how the regular investment and the single investment help you realize your dream towards your retirement.
Disha.
So how would you like to pay? Through check or via HDFC Bank?
I prefer HDFC Bank.
Fantastic. Could I request you to fill up the proposal form, please?
There you go, Ajita.
Oh, thank you so much. Fine. In fact, Shripad, last time you'd given me 2 references. I actually spoke to them last week, and I'm going and meeting them soon. I was actually wondering, Nimisha, if you could help me expand my business and give me some references too.
Oh, I have a friend across Ajita, Mrs. Chatterjee. I can
Okay.
take you over there.
Okay, fantastic. When can that be possible for you?
Somewhere around next week.
Perfectly fine. What I'll do, can I give you a call tomorrow evening and check with you if you've spoken to her?
Oh, that should be fine, Ajita.
And if you could make it towards the weekend, I'll come down here and then we can go together.
I'll let you know.
Fine.
Disha.
Shripad, now what I'm going to do is all the documents that we've collected together, I'm going to go back to my office with all the documents and submit it there. And in approximately 10 working days, you would be receiving your policy document at your home. It would be delivered here. My personal recommendation to you that as soon as you receive the policy document, please go through it. And in case you have any difficulty in understanding any clause, give me a call on my mobile. I would be more than happy to explain the same to you. And as a company, we are very confident of the way we function. And also, as per government requirement, we offer you something called a free look-in period, whereby within 14 days from your receiving the policy document, if you feel that the policy is not what we had discussed here, you can return the policy to us without any penalty. How does this sound?
Sounds great. It sounds interesting.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Any questions you have?
No questions?
What I'd like to do now next is if we could decide a time whereby I could actually come back. You remember we talked about financial health check and you doing it a little later. 3 months is what you said.
I recollect that, yes.
So as for that, it's November that we are looking at. So could we look at maybe the second week in November, whereby maybe weekend?
I think second week of November, somewhere towards the end of the week.
Okay. So what I'll finally do, I'll actually write it down as I'll just take out my diary and take a note of it. That would actually be.
Towards the weekend.
It's actually 15th November.
Oh.
Yep. Exactly the fortnight. Can we right now at the moment? Can we look at the evening?
Yeah, take it tentatively about evening. That would be okay.
Fine. And thanks so much. What I'll actually do before I come down in November and see you, I'll give you a call to reconfirm if that's still convenient for you to see me.
That will be fine.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. You also have my mobile number, so within the next 3 months' time, just in case you need to speak to me, you can always give me a call on my mobile.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. And it's really been a pleasure spending time with both of you. Thanks.
That was really good. What do you think of her?
It sounds excellent.
More professional, isn't it? Not like the last time what we had purchased.
I think it should help us.
Even I feel so.
Shubha, we should think also about Gargi's education.
Even I was thinking about those lines. Maybe perhaps when she's coming after 3 months in November.
Yeah, that should be fine, I believe.
Done. We do that. Not a problem.